You're tuned in to King Chains, live every day at 10 p.m.
Yeah.
Yeah, we're gonna start this one with the Solar Dragon Revived. Let's get it, family.
I be like, damn, you're so pretty. Like, are you really with me? Life is just a gimmick. Can you really see it clearly? No. My golden child.
Ashe, welcome. Thank you for the repost.
Elevate the soul, divine empire. From the mud, let's get higher. Elevate mind, body, and soul. Aye, never let it go. She loves me, she get with me. She says she like it like Nikki. She royal divine. Praise her, baby.
Yeah. Thank you for the love.
Across the sky, cloud 9, 11, 11, star way off to heaven. Feeling so good. Golden hour, hypnotized, 5 to 8, place to go outside. Feel the tingle with the stars alive. If she wanna do it, she can do it too. So highly misunderstood, so highly misunderstood. She came from the mud too, she divine. She grew and she shines. A little DNA activated, fill it up the spine. Kundalini ride, look at that. Oh, come alive, eat the wave, the heat wave, come alive. 5 to 8, place inside. I'm falling in the power is hard. The vein, get this alive. It's how I stop the walls, celestial. Come on, hold the tune. Got things we gotta do. So I'm so
Yeah, I ain't gonna lie to you guys. We gonna get right into it. This is a new Earth Architect Quantum Transmission, the Earth Grid Recalibration Aries Ignition Overlay, the Human System Deployment. Hello, how are you? Alright, so recompilation, pressure flow, system execution. This is a royal activation on that ass. Actually, it's a royal activation on the pulse. Before the story, before the narrative, before the concepts, before words, before thought, all that stuff. The pulse. The pulse core? Yeah, the pulse. The royal activation on the pulse. Alright, now we're talking. This is no longer just a message. This is a system broadcast. I want to say welcome.
Before the throne, there was
and if you're here, listening to this, and you're feeling this, you are not random. Welcome. Dreamwalker, Mama Rose, I missed you, my bad. I got a video tonight, 11/11. I want to get the business out first, then pleasure. You feel me? Need my glasses. Listen, but the fuck was I about to say though? That Mercury, Sun, and Virgo, I be don't play with me. Come on. You're not random, you're online. Let's ground this before we go up. You already know what type of time it is. Come on. Star Commanders. Headphones. Tap in. We literally about to take off. Before we go up, a lot of you right now feel pressure, heat, movement in your body, mental shifts, emotional waves out of fucking nowhere, and you're trying to label it. Am I off? Am I tripping? What is this? No, you're not off. You're in the middle of a planetary system upgrade. Hello. And here's where we integrate everything. You've been feeling with what's actually happening. You are pushing through the soil of an old world, the sky of uncertainty, into the structure of a new field. Isn't this what Uncle Corey's been talking about? 10:33 on the time. Damn, I look at my other phone, it's 10:31. Someone's lying. Two different worlds. They're not lying. What if they both were true? Damn, that's even crazier. That is even crazier. But you are pushing through the sky of uncertainty into structures of a new field. This is Aries. Hello. This is primordial pulse. This is an initiator frequency. I know. People, I'm telling you, bro, you're a blessing. You're Morpheus. You're the middle. People come around you, and if people can't handle it, the reflection, they leave changed. A neutral deity. Whole. So I say that because you initiate. You carry initiator frequency, the spark that doesn't ask, but it moves. Quantum technician, system-wide. Transition from passive calibration into a full-on active ignition deployment. I know what deployment means. Yep. Simple terms. You're not preparing anymore. You're fully in it. Hello. And you're doing very good. It's like you've done this before. Too good. Planetary core activity. Pressure is power. You're used to pressure. What is this? You laugh at it. Kind of like Simba. Laugh at the fear. Ha ha ha. For real though, pressure is power, literally. It just needs to be moved. It needs to be distributed because there's no one to... It's not a hierarchy, family. You need to mentally, emotionally, spiritually download that shit into your... and fucking realize some of you are not going to want to just sit in pressure. You will... It needs to be circulated. We got a pressure spot. Let me get that. Planetary core active input, overload, energy, compression, release, mechanics, release. Let's break this down clean. The earth is receiving high frequency input. This isn't metaphorically. I'm talking systematically. I want you to think. Think with your boy. Earth is a server. Sky is data streaming. And you are a node. That's not the beginning or the end. Pretty basic. Incoming energy is increasing the system capacity. Your capacity to hold more light is increasing. But here's the catch. If energy doesn't move, it builds. And when it builds, it becomes pressure. So, what do we see? Earth shakes. We see storm systems, atmospheric shifts, not so much destruction, but redistributing. Okay? Now mirror that to you, if you could even do that. You're feeling maybe pressure in your chest, heat in your body, random emotional spikes, moments of clarity, confusion, and then clarity again. I'm here to tell you that's not a weakness. That's unmovable energy looking for direction. Why does this matter? Real talk, if you don't move your energy, it will move you. And usually not in a way you like. Quantum technicians, excess charge accumulation triggers forced redistribution across the system channels. That's what we've been doing. And if you don't let it flow, it turns into fucking stress. Listen, don't take my word for it. Go figure it out, please. You can come back looking even different. Stress. What's that? drug called your body produces. Yeah, that's not good for you. Aries ignition from initiation to execution. We're talking spark motion with direction. This is where the original message locks in perfectly. Aries is not just new beginnings. It is the beginning of movement, the first exhale. The moment where the system says enough, calibrate, execute. You're no longer observing, waiting, preparing. You are initiating. Go initiate something. How about you spin in a circle before you lay in bed every night? Start something new. Initiate. You're doing it. A lot of you are doing it innately. Conscious or unconsciously. Some of you just want to stay still forever. And let's keep it real. Meditating, observing, and aligning should be bare minimum. That's cool and all, but eventually, you gotta move. Because stillness without motion turns into what? Stagnation. We're in water's a medium. And sometimes it ain't so much heaven and hell, but you need to circulate, you need to move. Yep, stiffness, it could build up, it could become pressure. Really, it's just power waiting to be expressed. Literally. Because your ass can't think your way into a new life, I'll tell you that right now. You have to move into it. Master the time and space continuum. That's where time and space exist. Activation phase complete system requires kinetic engagement for stabilization. Please put a purple heart in the comments if this resonates. Those on YouTube too. I'm gonna say it again. Activation phase has been complete, but the system requires kinetic engagement for stabilization. Thank you, Dreamwalker. Trina. Chua. I ain't gonna lie, I can't say your name, but you solid. You've been showing love since you came here. I'm mad I even tried. Let this reflect you that none of this is personal right now, but I asked you to do it for systematic reasons. Are you capable? Whatever you're battling is what needs to be taken care of. Moving on. Stop waiting, start moving. That was a prime example. Sky grid evolution. From activation to operation. Activation, I'm activated, but you can't even, don't get me started, to finally being operatable. I can't even, that's a whole different fucking shift. Let alone sustaining coherence and whatever. Sky grid evolution from activation to operation. Connection, circulation, and flow. And flow. Let's clarify something very important. I need you to hear me. Hello? The grid is not just activating anymore. That phase is done. Now it is operational. You need to know what these words literally mean. A lot of you are going to get your fulfillment and you're going to get, you have no idea, my friend, if you can just initiate some type of circulation in your life. If you can initiate some type of connection in your life. If you can initiate some type of flow in your life. The sky grids are evolving from activation. Oh, I'm activated. A quick little to fully operational. Before you were waking up, you were connecting, becoming aware. Now you are transmitting, you are circulating, and you are affecting the field. Again, I know the party I'm talking to ascended masters here today. 11. That's the first ascended number, believe it or not. There's really only 9 numbers. I'm not going to stop telling this story because it's going to be fermented in your skull, temperamented, so we can stay on this wavelength. Listen, you are now transmitting. You're omnidirectional, son. You're circulating. And you are having a great effect on the field. So, this is the difference between I feel energy versus I move energy. You don't got to biofract it. There's no good or bad. It's all systematic. You're omnidirectional. You could do it all. You could feel and move energy. Yes, it's possible. You can also repel and attract. You also can throat punch subtle energies. Yes, vibration is kinetic. Kinetic energy. Movement. Hey. Run your mouth. Shine your light, basically. Shine your light. Unapologetic. If you love like your lip service, show up and circulate your intelligence. Otherwise, you're a piece of shit. That's where I'm at with it. But you don't got to do what Uncle Corey does. Okay? You don't got to be that way, but we can make it that way. But we don't got to be that way. 10:44 in the time. Take your divine, and yeah, let's go there. If you're still sitting on your intelligence, not applying it, not circulating, not building anything with it, you are clogging your own damn system. Let me unclog your system for you. For real, that's what initiating. Let right now be the beginning of something fucking new. If not here, you need to find a place where I don't care what you. I ain't even doing that talk no more. I don't care, bro. Why does this matter? Real talk. Unused intelligence turns into fucking frustration. Some of you are you're so intelligent. It's crazy. Clearly meant for something more. It's not ego. Every time. In your mouth. Every time. Quantum technicians. Node function upgraded from the passive receiver to a fully active signal distributor. Damn daddy. Listen. Node function upgraded from passive receiver to an active signal distributor. Do you understand the world of difference? You became the plug, son. I don't know, Corey, jump on the North Node Express. Put your galactic... I was promised galactic ships. I don't even want to get there. I'll get pissed, bro. Some of you are way more intelligent. We all got different abilities, bro. Because it's not even about that shit. But we make up a great collective. Can you imagine if you dove all the way to fucking... Could you imagine? Oh my God. Whatever you do. Anything. Could be anything. Promise you. Any type of kinetic movement is going to be gold. System testing. Pressure reveals the structure. Hello? Okay. Some of you don't get seen until that pressure reveals. Boom. And then you're revealed. Some of you are foundational. That's why you're being revealed at this time. That's pretty deep. Foundational structure. Friction, feedback, integrity. Now comes the part people don't like. Testing. You're being tested in your patience and in your discipline. Oh, God knows I know I am. I get pissed off just thinking about being pissed off. Is that a thing? It's a thing now. I'll be going on. I'm like, I'm not even mad about. I'm pissed off. When I say pissed off, I stand in my power. Ain't that crazy? You're being tested by your patience, discipline, and your structure, and your ability to stay solid under pressure, not in stillness, not in motion, because anybody can feel good when life is smooth. But who are you when things don't go your way? Energy gets intense. I've seen people move weird. This is not from a book. This is from living intelligence. Your emotional spikes, that is the real system. Why does this matter? Real talk. And if pressure breaks you, you did not build strong enough yet. A lot of you got suits that have been temperamented. It's not disrespect, that's data. 11 is outside the system. This is why I get irritable, because I was promised galactic ships. Why are we having certain discussions right now? You feel me? That's where I'm at. Why are we, what is this? This is data. Quantum technician. Evaluate the structural integrity under the dynamic load conditions. Pressure shows what you're really made of. You've heard this before. I've heard this before. Pressure. Under pressure. Pressure the world on you. I know what that feels like. So you lift the world up. Lil Wayne dropped it on his head. Yeah, you can lift the world up, but can you sustain it, my friend? Can you distribute your intelligence across the net? These are not questions of feelings. These are questions of systematic distribution. Until you're at that level, yeah. We have a collective field and many nodes of one system. Resonance, echo, and synchronization. You're not doing this alone. Even if it feels like it. The system is now. You know, if someone comes in here and be like, what are you talking about? And they run from everything. Life is so good. Your next step in evolution, 11, is distributing. I'm so happy, I'm so good with your collective. That's the next level. Okay? It ain't enough that I have peace. I come in peace. I already have peace, asshole. I'm here for purpose. Don't get me confused. You understand how like it changes the octave? Changes the tone? One is non-local, it can't be bought. Like, damn, this is like a heart thing he's got going on. He really can't be bought. He gonna show up tomorrow. That's a higher intelligence, my friend. Which means when you move, you influence more than just yourself, buddy. Now I gotta wait for your acceptance and feelings? I think not. Stand in your shit. And when you don't move, you still influence. Just in a dirty ass, stagnant way. Why does this matter, real talk? It matters because your energy is so contagious. So the question really is, what the fuck are you spreading? What are you initiating? What are you activating? Quantum technician, distributed node synchronization is increasing across the collective field. Literally. It's raising the net. You understand? Go Nova. Can I get a Go Nova in the chat? Go Nova. It is on you to distribute your intelligence. You're a node in the net. Otherwise, you're a pizza. Because we affect each other more than we think. Now begins tempo. That's right, Jim Walker. Go Nova. Tempo. Set it or get lost in it. See if I care. We're talking about rhythm. We're talking about regulation. We're talking about sustainability. My Virgo, Sun, and Mercury want to now talk about discipline. Because I already know how this goes. People get activated, go too hard, they burn out, disappear, then come back talking about, I needed a reset. No, you needed a pace. Pacemaker, pulse maker. You need a pulse. Aries is giving you that fire, but it's your job to regulate it. Why does this matter? Real talk. And if you don't control your energy, your emotions will. And emotions don't always make smart decisions. Trust me, I'll tell you that right now. Quantum technician sustained output requires regulated oscillations between activation and recovery. A lot of you are learning it both, like inhale and exhale, death and life, in your breath. Don't crash yourself trying to go fast. But you're at a position right now, if you're on my timeline, you can't help but to go fast because you're literally evolving. And you are regulated to that. So listen, discernment, signal versus distortion, clarity, awareness, and precision. Not everything you feel is truth. Let's be honest. Some of it is old patterns. Be sitting with yourself, going through old patterns, old fear responses, emotional habits, and ego reactions. Got to be able to self-assess without getting your feelings hurt and losing your whole identity. These aren't personal, it's systematic. And if you treat all of that like intuition, you confuse yourself. Why does this matter? Real talk. If you can't tell what's real, you waste time and energy. Quantum technicians differentiate from coherent signals from reactive distortion fields. Okay? Not every feeling deserves an action. But it takes development, I promise you. Because you're a living intelligence. We're talking about a chemical response. They want to make fun of you because you got a heart, right? Because you could feel. When really you're intelligent as fuck. You're more intelligent than you think you are. On steroids. Whatever you just thought in your head. So the question remains. It's not even a question. So it's not about power. It used to be, who am I? It used to be about identity. You see how we're going up the ranks? It used to not. Now we're on something different. We're on service. We're on purpose. We're on motion. We are operational. Listen, final synthesis before we go. The system commits 10:55 portal energy. Tap in 11:11 tonight on my YouTube. Be there. This is where everything locks in. Aries doesn't end the cycle. Hello? It starts it. Breathe. And it doesn't just start it as of a moment, but as a system. What was pressure becomes movement. What was confusion becomes direction. What was potential becomes reality. Why does this matter? Real talk. If you don't commit now, you will repeat the cycle. Same lessons, different timelines. So initiate something new in your life. Like your boy's video. Or if it takes 7 steps to get to your fridge, take 8. Walk back and do a spin. Initiate something. Cycle initiation stabilized. Quantum technician system now is self-propagating. This only works if you stay consistent. Final transmission. Identity is being recoded. You are not overwhelmed. You are not behind. And you are not broken. You are a node in an upgrading system. Learning how to carry more power. Say it clear. I allow energy to move. I convert pressure into direction. I operate with structure and clarity. I don't resist the system. I move with it. And yeah, let me land this real quick. If you're still sitting around waiting, overthinking, and you're watching everybody else move, at some point, that's on you. Because the system's already in motion. Everything's in motion. Final quantum technician, system stabilization through active participation and sustain. Let me say that again. System stabilization through your active participation. You're going to realize when you give a little, you're creating an oscillation in the field. You're circulating kinetic energy. People be really warring with themselves. I'm telling you. They're stuck in a labyrinth. Life is flow. It's a beautiful dance. Move with it. Or get left watching. I don't care. Transmission complete. System activated. Field is in motion. Star Commander out. Oh, before I go, family. Go Nova.
Enter the quantum monthly report and multidimensional transmission through the cycles of the cosmos and align with the codes and activate your inner architect. This is the weekly report, continuous flow of energy, alignment, and live activations. Tap into the currents, move with the rhythm, step into the field. Stay connected, stay aligned. I'm looking forward to seeing you soon. Supreme elite power, now look for what's happening. Something activate inside of me. I know you ball 1, 2, 3, small 2-step, giant leap, come alive to be with
Thank you for receiving this transmission, Soul Star Majesties. If your heart is moved to support this mission, come on, support the mission. Love offerings, I share. Much gratitude.